Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question of the night: who is the boss behind Pikeman? First of all, before we get started, what's good, Tamara? Thank you for joining. What's good, Spiderquake? Thank you for joining. Yeah, I didn't know who the wrestler guy was. I just saw it on my feed on Instagram. Yeah, who is the boss of Pikeman on General Hospital? I feel like I should probably ask another question in there, but I feel like this is really a good one. Who do you think the boss is on General Hospital for Pikeman? Now, we already know who the boss is as far as Mason and Austin, which is very divided. I can sit there and say. But who do you think the boss of Pikeman is going to be? Darby's in the chat. Was good, Darby? Melly Mel, my Hurricane is in the chat. Blackmon's in the chat. How you doing, Blackmon? Thank you for joining. Tamara, I said what's up to you before, just making sure. And Spider Quick, as you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button. Let's start this off right. Let's start this night off right. Now as always, we talk about all the soap operas. You know how we get down. GH, Days, B&B, and Y&R. We got a lot to sit there and talk about tonight. I don't know. Like I said, just even going back to the other one, I'm okay with I mean, yeah, it could have been somebody else and that would have been cool, but I don't know. I like Cyrus. Oh, I saw him now. Yeah, you did. But yeah, you have a little bit of just a small amount of soda. There we go. Dolly's in the chat. Was good, Dolly. Last days in the chat. How you doing tonight? Let's see. Yes. Who do you think the person behind Pikeman could be? Now, it could be anybody. It could literally be anybody. Miss Will. Well, that's actually what I have right now. And Janetta's in the chat. The one and only Kyrie's is in the chat. Yeah, I was just looking at Tom's quite quick. I saw somebody. It came on my feed on Instagram pretty fast. Last day says I'm good. I'll be just found out that I got my first job. Nice. Okay. All right. Yeah. I hope it goes well, my friend. I really do. Dolly's in the chat was good. Dolly says when did it happen? Um, yeah. Also, by the way, great great review, Kyrie's. Great review. I was watching some of it before I started, and I was in the kitchen. Of course, Jackie P's in the chat was good. Jackie P. Here's why some streamers don't really eat on camera, because how messy it can look. Yeah. Yeah. He still didn't do any. That's the thing. He still didn't do anything to Xander, which maybe he doesn't know about Xander's involvement. Maybe that's why he hasn't got revenge. Because I'm not gonna lie, I totally forgot about that. I know Xander had a lot to do with it. Maybe one little bit. Yep, no more oatmeal. That's it. No more oatmeal for Rainier Strange moving forward. Lashanta's in chat. Was good, Lashanta. Laura B's in the chat. Was good, Laura B. But yeah, the sauce is definitely something else today, though. And also, like I said, as you're coming in, hit the like button. Start this night off really right. Lashanta says, Holt, let Brooke and Ridge send her out. Okay, so apparently this is going to be a new thing for me now. What do you mean, Holt, let Brooke and Ridge send her out? What does that mean? I'm not understanding that. I mean, I thought the scene. I did, here's the thing, Lashanta, and I'm not gonna lie, I did actually rub it in people's faces. I did like the fact that Hope did tell the truth, that she was saying that, like she was sitting there saying about the whole um Steppy thing, like, oh, you always been in love with Steppy. She said that, she said that as an excuse, as a way to justify her actions. She let them in her head. Yeah, I can see that. But I mean, she did try. But even before that, she did actually try that. She genuinely did try. Ronnie Ron is in the chat. What's good, Ron? Ron says, I'm not surprised that Nicole overheard Sloan lost. Well, yeah, of course, Ron, because, the dude was just so damn loud. Like, everyone in the damn hospital heard him. Everyone in the damn hospital knew about that. Darby says, I don't know. Pikeman has deep pockets and major influence with the WSB. There's not many people who fits that description. The person who nearly fits that described it is Valentine. Either Valentine or maybe Alex. Maybe Alex. Ron says, "I saw Ava hallucinate." Yeah, exactly. And of course they're crazy. Of course, their crazy asses gonna sit there and get off. As far as any charges, Eagle Fan says, "What's good, Albert?" Sonny seems that he put the mark out on Austin to grab and snatch and get answers. When did he do that? I remember that. I remember he was coming to Carly for like no reason. Didn't really understand. Chikaris, what is good, Chikaris? How's everything? How you doing tonight? I saw a little bit of your review. I liked it. The days of Relax review I saw. Lashanta said, but she heard Tom like I knew she would. Liam gaslighting her. She lost her way. Yeah, I didn't like the whole. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the back and forth. Eagle fan said someone said that on Brock TV channel, I think yesterday, but now I have a feeling this might be Peter returning. See, Jesus Christ, this is so. Though says Melinda was kind of getting on my nerves today. I still like her character, but she's coming across desperate. Well, yeah, this is Dolly. This is what happens when you focus more on your job than your own personal life. It was uncomfortable conversation. I have to tell you, no, Trip was actually annoying the hell out of me today. Oh, well, my mom suffered from some sort of mental illness. I'm like, get the f up out of here. Your mom killed his mom. We ain't doing that. Like Quick says, I would imagine Anna this time was Anna all along, and Anna was the one who got shot and escaped and is coming back. What? The amazing, gorgeous, sexy Queen Jana is in the chat. Was good. What is good, my little sexy vixen? How are you doing tonight? Well, since these people need to learn to keep their mouth shut and meaning Trip talks too much, that's why. Well, I mean, he is in the privacy of his own house. So, you know, like Quick says, I mean, imagine Anna was Alex for the. Oh, okay. So I get what you're saying. Kind of like some scroll stuff, right? Jonathan, what's good, my friend? Yes. I like the review. So yes, Shakars, definitely keep up the good work. Seriously. Exactly. Like I said, like some scroll stuff. I mean, granted, it would make sense. They are twins. Genesis, all good here, except it's so hot in Texas. I can only imagine. I mean, once it starts to get to like 100, once it starts to get over 100, um, I get it. Genesis Hope is really mad at herself. I'm sure. Yeah, because she jumped onto the Liam train, and now she's gonna go right back to Thomas. She's gonna go right back to Thomas. Eagle fans say Gladys is so pathetic. How is no one seeing it through her like Cody? Because unfortunately, Gladys is just the normal pain in the ass. That's the problem. Queen Nikisha's in the chat. What's good, Nikisha? Yeah, I know, Jakars. You're a Sprina fan. You're a Sprina fan. Listen to I'm gonna take a break from YNR. I don't watch BNB. What you didn't like about YNR today? Dolly says Ava was wrong, but she is legitimate and stable. HA, keep poking that bear. I don't think Susan deserved to die at all, but that's what happens when you mess with an unstable mobster. Well, you are way more forgiving than me. I'll say that much. But Quick says so is Hope a train rider. Johnson says I bet Roman will be happy when he learns that Nicole is carried. Yeah, he will. He definitely will. Jakar said, "Did you feel bad for?" Yeah, I did. Of course. Listen, anyone that loses a child, I'm gonna feel bad for. Anyone that loses a child, Jakar, I'm gonna feel bad for. Um. So yes, definitely. So shout to Citrina made me so mad today. So let Portia in her head. Hmm. I can see that. Dougie says Sasha has a lot of superficial friends. Johnson says the truth is despite Nicole's flaws, he would rather Eric be with her than Song. Yeah, that's true. And she's done some stuff as well. She's done some stuff as well. Dougie says Susan was safe until EJ kidnapped Trip. Yeah, that's true, but he didn't know that at the time though. He didn't know that at the time. And I get that she may be mentally unstable, but see, I'm not doing that. See, I'm not gonna sit there. Me personally, I'm not gonna sit there and give somebody a pass because of whatever mental stuff that they got going on. I personally can't do it. Mel says Ava deserves to get her comment. Oh yeah, hell yes, I agree with that. Dougie says Roman found out today. Eric told her son. Eagle fan says Portia needs to grow. She is messing with Trina's relationship, and she's now crying because Curtis rather focused on walking again than hearing her nag. Portia is a foul, and I hope she gets exposed. Yeah, I can. Yeah, they tip for tap. I honestly tell you, because when they started doing that, that's when I just kind of checked out of those two. Johnson says hearing what Sloan did to hide the truth about Nicole's pregnancy will make Roman dislike her even more. Yep, yep. You are 100% correct about that. Ron says, so let's get this straight. Eric is in the hospital. Roman is telling him about a baby shower for Sloan, and he shouts that some. Well, yeah, yes, because he wasn't listening. That's the thing. He wasn't listening. He kept cutting him off, and I guess just out of anger and frustration, he just blurted it out. Hugh said, don't Anna have an evil twin? Yep, she definitely does. Crystal says, hi, I wish Spencer would stay in a big brother house, in a big brother place. Stay in a yeah, I get it, but he doesn't trust Esme. See, that's the problem. Liam don't hold was magical, however, it's just a sad day. Rashanta said Carly should have told Sonny Cyrus had a heart attack. Ellie says, I will say I almost forgot how much stuff Ava did before. I'm surprised they brought up her affair with John. Yeah, don't forget about what she did to Steve, though. He said, I get that Spencer loves Ace, but he ain't gotta be there for every meal. Yeah, but it's not. It's not so much about that. It's about not trusting what you call it, Esme. Perry says I was looking forward to his return. What if Monique says, "Hey everyone, as much as I love Thomas and Hope, I pray that Thomas rejects Hope after she." Yeah, exactly. Because then I said that in my review too. I was like, she's going to go right back. She's going to go right back to Thomas. Darby says Spencer is finally doing something I can respect about him. Piggyfish said Dante was right to go straighten out Valentine like you've been an absentee father running around doing a job for Pikeman, and Charlotte wanted to see her mom out for Valentine today, trying to tell Dante what to do. But see, I also tell you, this is where I actually have to disagree. Though this is where I have to disagree on that because that's not Dante's daughter. That's Valentine's daughter. And for him to sit there and say something like that, it's just like that's insane. He said, why would Spencer trust Esme? Isn't she a new person without her memories? Yeah, um, Shikaris, I do think that she's alive. I'm just saying that she probably, he probably doesn't trust her. And it's also other things though, too, is what he was saying. He didn't want, because here's the thing, he has money. He could sit there and hire like nurses and nannies and stuff like that, but he doesn't want Ace to grow up like he did. I, this is almost trying. I'm gonna sit there and say this. This is something that unfortunately Trina needs to learn to accept that Esme is going to be a package deal when it comes to a Spencer because of the baby. That's the bottom line. Johnson says, do you think Liam will continue to pursue? Yep, I do. I do. I definitely do. LaShanta said, Dingback Gladys spent all Sasha's money. Now she wants to sell her stock. Yep. Carrie says, well, Valentine wants to pawn Charlotte on Dante with no child supervision, then Dante don't need no damn permission. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. We gonna have to disagree to agree on that one. Also, did you see on Soap Upper Digest under magazine that Nikki would be the one taking over? No, actually, I didn't. All right. He brings this up with who cares. Dante is the one that is watching and protecting her when Valentine focuses on being a father that he can give his little demands. Who cares? That's see, you sit there and say like, who cares? It's like who cares? You mean the goddess Jess is in the chat? What's good, Jess? We got another one, Krista. Krista says Hope needs to be single for a good long time. What's good, Krista? Johnson says EJ already appeared to be on the warpath and is going to escalate when he learns he's not. That is very true. Harry says that Valentine needs to cut that check if he wants to pull rank that his child ain't nobody stopping him. I think you know what it comes down to. It's a matter of respect. That's what it comes down to. Osanta said courage therapy. Like you damn right. I can't blame him. When it says if Thomas does take Hope back, I want Thomas to make Hope work for it. Yeah, I agree with that. Like he said, we know Liam ran straight to Steffi today. I hope Finn is still there. Yeah, it's getting to a point. It's just not making a lot of sense. It really isn't. Why she's staying over there so long? Now, Krista said because Spencer hasn't lost his memory, he still remembers she did him. You did well, yeah, Lashanta, yes. Um, yeah, it's a combination of both. But see, that's my whole thing. When it comes towards Trina, she's gonna have to learn to understand that there's gonna be times, like at the end of the day, Esme is a package deal with Spencer. That's the bottom line. Esme is a package deal with Spencer. So whatever text that he gets or emergencies or anything like that, she's gonna have to get that. She's either gonna have to sit there and deal with it. I feel like it's so much of a messy situation that maybe she shouldn't actually have to deal with it. That's the thing. Justice says, I feel like multiple people besides Eric and Nicole will lash out at Sloan for her deception. Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be on a warpath. How are you going to be jealous of a man? In the case of yes, that's actually a really good. Wow. Well, Dante don't respect Valentine. Valentine tried to kill Dante and Sam and everyone there on Castle Island at one point. He don't trust Valentine with good reason, so screw. It's not about an ego. Though. That's the thing. It's not about an ego. It's about respect. That's what it really comes down to. Because here's the thing: if the roles were reversed, and Dante was like, "Hey, listen, if you're gonna take Rocco somewhere, let me know." Um, that's just what it comes down to. Krista says, "I would love to see a collab with you, Brock, and Lanikia." I'm definitely working on the Lanikia part. But thank you. Yeah, no, I love doing collabs with Brock TV. So I gotta see what Lanikia's schedule is like and definitely do that. What's good, Double C? Lashanta said, did you hear Portia bring up the parent classes? Yep, and she did that on purpose. She did that on purpose. She did that literally on purpose. I was like, wow, Portia, you are. The sad thing is, though, Joshua says, but the person's son will be. I don't, but that's the thing, Jonathan. I don't know how full force she's going to come at her, seeing how she lost a child. You know, Lashanta says last time I checked. Oh, she kills it. Listen, I call her the like the soap queen for a reason. What's the real story? Damn, I don't even know. I can't even sit there and say. I don't know. I think the stories have just been very mediocre, so I can't sit there and say which one's the worst. What's not to say I don't feel sorry for her. You don't feel sorry for who, Lashanta? Who don't you feel sorry for? I want to know. Harry says, how about this? How about Valentine tell Charlotte to ask him permission to say Lulu? Don't tell Dante nothing. Tell Charlotte that his child, that's who he needs to check. Just that I don't know. I can see where Trina's coming from. Once he left to be with Esme, I would have said, don't come back. But see, see, this is where like I feel bad for him. Oh God damn. But Santa said, I don't feel sorry for her. You don't feel sorry for who? Harry says, ain't that a fair compromise? About Valentine tells Charlotte to ask him permission to see Lulu. Don't tell Dante nothing. Tell Charlotte that his child, that's who he needs to check. Overseas, I found out on social media that that one of my cousins. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry to hear that, Double C. Damn. Krista says, I want I want Lulu to come back. Just said, damn, look at me defending Sabrina. He says Spencer had literally just made plans for Trina. He didn't have to leave for just for dinner. He could miss a meal to be with his girl. Hmm, I don't know. Maybe. Either way, like I said, I don't really see that lasting too long. It's just too complicated at this point, you know. Now Ron says, "Man, as the custody parent, Valentine has more than anyone else, and Dante needs to mind his damn business and get a life." Well, I want to read this again. Ron says, "Man, as the custodian parent, Valentine has more say than anyone else, and Dante needs to mind his damn business and get a life." I want to read that again. Yeah, no, I'm really sorry to hear that though. Monique says I was listening to a podcast about Hope on Twitter last night that made an interesting point. Brooke is jealous of Hope because Brooke never had a man that was committed to her and only her, and I can see that. That actually makes sense. Yeah, we did. We did, Jakaris. We definitely did. Totally says, I get why Spencer don't trust Esme. She was listening to serial killers at one point. I wouldn't let Ace out of my sight with someone like Esme, even if she is. Yeah, I agree with that also. Just what I'm saying is, a dude could never call himself my man and living with another woman. See that, and that's what I was saying. That's where it gets very complicated, and it's a complicated situation just going into that. That's what I was saying. It's messy. And people don't like messy. I was like, I know that guys don't like messiness, but people don't like messiness in general. Um, like you said, Valentine has barely seen Charlotte in a year. Dante and Sam been taking care of her for months now. Yeah, I wasn't fully supporting of what Dante said. I mean, Ron said, but I do understand where where Valentine's coming from. I'm gonna stand by that. But I get what you're saying. I'm gonna stand by that though. Oh, she's coming back to cars. Jackie B said Spencer said Esme is a good mother. Wait until he defends her to Trina. She would really get upset. She was already starting to get upset. How at one point she at one point almost seemed like she snapped and was like, "Well, that's not your son." Well, what do you mean that she's insecure? How's she insecure? I mean, she's talking about a fictional character, not herself. Girl said, "Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, where did that comment even come from last time?" Ron said this story is so unrealistic as the custodial parent Esme is the baby mother, and Spencer is really creepy. How dare he tries to keep her? I don't think that's what he's trying to do anymore. Krista says then Valentine should keep his own kid. Yeah, but I don't think it's not that. I don't think it's so much of a big deal to be like, could you just give me a heads up? He was. That's the thing. He he wasn't to act like he like snapped at her or something like that. Billy says I feel like Trina knew about Spencer's connection to Ace from the jump. I mean, Victor basically used his love for Ace to hold him hostage on a hunter star. Now, Double C said Trina is being too clingy. She knows Spencer doesn't want Esme like he wants her. He's there for Ace only, but she's going to push Spencer towards Esme if she's not careful. Lastly says, I thought you were saying that you wouldn't like it either. I mean, if I'm in the relationship and I trust my girlfriend, then I have nothing to worry about. Oh, let me take another drink at that. Hold on. I think what it comes down to is just a very I think it's just a very messy situation. So I can see where Jess is coming from. I mean, that's the same thing. Like, I mean, think about that last day. If you was going out with somebody and they were living with another man, would you be okay with that? Because I'm gonna be honest, it would be a little weird and awkward. It has nothing to do with being insecure. It's just nobody wants to deal with that. No one wants to deal with that. And honestly, to tell you the truth, you shouldn't have to. Lashanta says she knows Spencer's going to be there because his dad's not. Leslie said Trina is so insecure, maybe she should just go back to being Jocelyn's full-time puppet. Harry says her ex doesn't think he's no dinosaur, while I always just thought of him as an old goat instead. You can't do him like that. I love Eric. He reminds me of Santa Claus. Just says, okay, that's you and not me. If you're cool with your partner living with an ex, exactly next 99% of people wouldn't be okay with that. Maybe you're the 1%. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm still stuck on that. Second piece of Spencer Surrey looking as me body. I'm waiting for that snow globe they were talking about to show up. Yep, it's gonna happen. Darby says not puppet. Trina was just Robin or sidekick. I mean, yeah, that is insane though. That is insane. But that's the thing though. Okay, so let me ask you a question last time. Would you be cool with your girlfriend living with her ex? Seriously, if you okay, so last day, if you was going out with somebody, would you be okay if your girlfriend was going out with if your girlfriend was living with her ex? You tell me be okay with that? 'Cause I think most people wouldn't be. Tracy Steves in the chat was good, Tracy. I don't care if you don't like Trina. No, I just I want to see if Spike. I want to see if Last Day is going to answer my question because I think that would just be insane, and it's something that you shouldn't actually have to deal with. Like, why would I want to deal with that for? That's a messy and complicated situation. Obviously, says I know men in my city would go local. Is that's what I was listening to saying. That's what I was like. No, Last Day. I want you to. I want you to answer that question. It's not about being pissed off. I just want you to answer the question. It's not that deep, Spider Quake. Tracy says I'm behind on the soaps. I saw an episode when Sonny was setting up a trap for the babysitter, and that's in that same episode they were calling the boss a he, so we know it's a guy. Yep, and we know who the boss is now too. Yeah, last day we not gonna be doing that. We're not going. We here to have a good time. We're not here to sit there and attack each other. You want to talk about the characters? That's fine, but we not sitting there calling each other names. So, are you talking about my man Nate the Great? Yeah, no one will want that. That's the thing. No one want that. It has nothing to do with being insecure. It has a lot to do with dealing with a messy situation. But no, we not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because at this point we're just gonna nip that in the bud. Darby says Spencer has to make that decision who he cares about, Trina or Ace, and if that's the case, Trina would or should lose everything. Krista says, I hope Billy and Ice Princess are never getting back together. See, I missed that the first time that was around. We disagree on this. I have know many people who ever lived with their ex and nothing happened. My aunt and her ex husband, sorry. Nikki said last day is looking for a fight. Jesse should. No obviously gonna let him do that to you. Pretty sure it's yeah, we're not doing that. and and Nikisha is 100% right about that. And also, yes, let's say what's up to Krista. Krista's also new, so thank you for joining. Jackie B says they will never tell You'll never tell what they do with an ex. It's just a messy situation. No one wants to deal with that. Last they said, cool. Sometimes I don't think before I speak. Billy says, can we keep it on the soaps and avoid the personal stuff? Yeah, as long as Jess is cool, I got no problem with it. I mean, dead serious about that. Double C, she ain't missed nothing with Victor. You ain't missing nothing when Victoria was with Billy. Ron says, I hate Donna and Eric together. Oh, I love me some Donna. Why you don't like them together? And what's good, Shakira? No, there's no draw. Nikish said, agreed, that's why I like these chats because for the most part, we all engage respectfully. And what is good, Shakira? How have you been doing? My man is still about that Jerry. I was watching replays of Jerry when he for Lonnie. So yeah, I like Jerry character on days. You and your Jerry. You and your Jerry. Dolly says Donna and her honey bear. Gary says I still need Quinn to return to B&B. Eric and Donna have no chemistry. He looks like her grandfather or great grandfather with this generation. And you know what? Caris? I will say that much. I will agree on that. I will agree on that, but that's their thing. Ariana's in the chat. What's good, Ariana? Ariana. Lastly says sorry for that, but sometimes I say stuff without thinking. It's my problem. Listen, you apologize, and she's cool. As long as she's cool, then it's all good. So we good. And Ariana, how was your flight? How was your flight back? Dawn says, I didn't like Donna until she had an affair with Eric behind Stephanie's back. Uh, Kyrie, those Logan sisters have no boundaries or morals. Damn those Logans. Darby says if Trina is an adult, then she should be an adult enough to realize that this battling she can't win because Spencer ain't leaving his little brother and she should quit with Spencer. I like that Spider Quick. I like that. That's cute. I like that. That's wow. Jackie B says Carly told Sonny Austin had his medical bag. Sonny will probably try to find out who he saw. Dolly says Eric has always liked a younger woman. He's been with Brooke, Taylor, Donna, Quinn, Sheila. Look, damn. Listen, I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him for that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like how Rich was treating him today. I didn't like how Rich was treating him today. Pretty much kind of pushing him out the company. Oh, you should go golfing and pickleball and everything like that. I was like, yo, he can still draw. He's good. What's the matter with you, broski? No, I don't play that when it comes to disrespect in general. Spider Quake, regardless of who it is. One Nick says, is it possible that Cyrus is Austin's real father? That's the running theory that we got going on. Ariana says, good. I hope you had it. I had a great day. I had a great day. I'm off this week from work, so it's always a good day. Harry says, LOL, still my line. I'm the originator of quit simping, you sound like TJC. Still thinking about that comment, Kyrie. Boys for life, but I'm still thinking about that comment. Krista says, wouldn't Spencer be with a woman that, wouldn't Spencer be with a woman that played him? Hmm, as opposed to dealing with a complicated situation like Portia, somebody, every time he comes over to that person's house, they got to sit there and be like, nobody wants to deal with that, though. Like, here's the thing, they both have complicated situations. This one, somebody said, this why somebody said, like, Esme and Portia is going to be the death of Spring. And they're not wrong. Oh, that's crazy. Well, I mean, yes, I appreciate that quite a quick, but it's more just about protecting everyone in the group. That's what that comes down to. You might as well make Cyrus Austin's real dad. Tracy says Nathaniel has been having more lines, and I like it. Yeah, definitely. Listen, Johnson says, what if they make Cyrus Austin's real dad? That mean that he wouldn't be a quartermain. Yeah, yeah, that's very true. Johnson says Austin is already a legacy character, and Krista says, I would love to see Linda back on days. Oh, she's on days already. Is it Melinda? Melinda, she's on days already. And Nikisha, are you joking? Or are you serious about that? Nikisha, what's a simp? I mean, are you joking? Or are you serious about that? Because I can believe both. For like maybe a year and a half, I didn't know what a simp was. Like, I mean, that's it. Oh, Mr. Bear's in the chat. Rich made me mad on. Yep, same. I'll be the jerk and ask, is it possible that Rich feels that Eric has lost his talent? Or I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, Nikisha, I'm serious. What does sipping entail? Uh, that's not true, Tyrese. That's not true at all. And no. You know what? I don't even know if I actually want to sit there and you know, screw it. I'm going to sit there and ask. You know what? No, I'm not even going to sit there and engage that. Dudley says, Esme will probably get Spencer to sleep with her or stage a situation to make it look like he did. It's a classic soap opera story taught 1-1. And I can see that. That explains it well enough. Yeah, I mean it's not like true or anything, but sure. Mine says, I will hope in Fenric. um Hope will be disappointed. JC says, are they trying to make Carly be into Sunny again? Hmm, maybe. Well, I don't see it, Tracy. I know a lot of people are seeing, but I don't see it though. Krista said, Mina Johnson said Krista didn't say Melania. He said, oh, okay, then yeah, I have no idea who that is. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. I read it kind of fast. Just said it looked like it's Tracy. Now, Dolly says sipping is when guys have a nice guy syndrome. They are only being nice to please or get the girl. It's fake and off-putting. Yes, thank you, Jonathan. Monique says, been getting my stuff together for my birthday. It's September. Already got my plane ticket for Vegas. When's your birthday, Monique? Tracy says she stayed in jail for no reason. He tried to get her out of jail. Like an idiot. She said, okay, that's a different slang for it. Yeah, no, yeah, Kristen, no, I read it kind of fast. I don't know why. I just, when I read that, I read like Melinda. The one said Rich didn't make me mad today because I didn't see their disrespect. I saw Eric getting hostile. That's what I saw. I feel like it's a little bit of both. I can sit there and say it could be a little bit of both, to be honest. Krista says it's going to backfire on Esme and Portia. I guess time will tell. I don't think so, but we'll agree to disagree on that one. We will agree to disagree on that one. Makai's in the chat. Was good, Makai? Just says, Danny, I know you see me in the chat and didn't say hi. Called him by the government name. Exactly. Um, Harry says the disrespect I saw was Spencer had the nerve to insult Tyler's version of Nicholas. That was to give father too much up Elizabeth's skirt, but good nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, I was sit there and say nothing's perfect. No one's perfect, you know. I think that sometimes you try to do the best you can. Like Quick says, sorry guys, gotta go pick up my cousin from O'Hara. Have a good night, Monique. It was really great to see you. Okay, so it's awful that I'm disappointed that we haven't seen Curtis reach for something, fall, and not be able to get up. Like I need to see him helpless on the ground. Okay. Just says, what's your real name? Krista says Spencer's not going to sleep with Esme. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. I feel like Esme and Portia are going to be the deciding factors as far as their breakup. I mean, not to mention that it's already a complicated situation. Oh, damn, Jess. Dolly says, wasn't Spencer partly raised by his great grandma Leslie for a while? Jess says it was cool seeing the guy with the prosthetic leg stuff. That's if I can see Eric leaning on RJ after the way Reg treated him when Eric owned Forrester Creation. Yeah, that's what I said. It was I can see a bit of hostility, but you know, I did see a certain level of disrespect, even if Reg didn't see it. Like I said, that's where you're wrong. Spencer's about to. Okay, all right. In case it looks like the AC wasn't working at the gallery set today. Spencer looks. I'm glad I'm not the only person. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only person that caught that. Tracy says if Spencer doesn't see what his entire storyline will be, if no, if Spencer does sleep with her, her entire storyline will be mess. Will be mess. Will be a mess. Toby says, "Hello, Majesty, Queen Jessica, the rightful ruler of this chat and keeper of Aber's spine." Yeah, seems about right. Thanks, Darby, for pointing that out. Appreciate you, bro. Jesus. Johnson says now we know that EJ knew that Xander kidnapped his mom, but he has so much time to retaliate. I didn't see. That's the thing, Jonathan. For what? I didn't even know. I didn't know if EJ knew about Xander being involved with that whole thing. I really didn't know. And that's why I was surprised. Like, but that's my whole thing, though. Don't you think if EJ knew, shouldn't he have done something a long time ago to Xander? Do you want a fist fight between Saul and Nicole when the truth comes out? I don't know about a fist fight, but there'll definitely be a lot of hair pulling. Johnson says, neither did I. That's why I was just like, wait, what? Harry says, I would do anything to get Tyler back as Nicholas. How far would that go, though, Kyrie? That's the question. How far would that go? When you say you would do anything, how far would you go? I'm still hoping Tyler is Nicholas that we get coming back. Jackie P says Tyler was the best. Makai says Nate's moving his way up the Newman ranks. Yes, he is. That's why he's called Nate the Great. Darby says it's better than calling you just as popular like Trina, Jocelyn, Albert. I don't see how it is. Harry says wherever it needs to go. What if what if it involved you being with Gladys? Would you be with Gladys to sit there and get Nicholas to get Tyler back? Would you be with Gladys? Huh? How about Gladys? Carries. Fuller says Tyler's still trying to work out some personal stuff. That's true. And it doesn't really make a yeah. He definitely got to get his stuff. No, that's right. Whatever it takes. I don't know. I don't. In case well, that escalated. Oh, just my usual drink. F it. I'll take one for the team. Give me a. Hmm. What about Nick Newman? What about Nick Newman, Carries? Would you go? Would you go as far as Nick Newman? I mean, to get Tyler back. So, inquiring minds want to know. And by inquiring, I mean me. Ron says Thomas shouldn't take Hope back even if she's pregnant. I feel Mel says I'm tired of Victor playing games with Adam of saying no in the merger. And then exactly then he and then he decides to take him back. Because okay, but the question is though, would you? I just want to know how far we're going. I mean, it is the great Tyler. He's not Joe Schmo. Johnson says I look back on that epic shootout on Jason Starr's first strike. Yeah, he nearly took out the whole family in one foul swoop. But see, Johnson, that's why I'm okay with him being the boss, though. That's why I'm okay with him being the boss. Darby says Victor is playing Nate like as if Nate was one of his kids. LOL, Nikki would let Adam run Newman before she would. Okay, that's good to know, Spider. That's okay. Ron said I was so I guess that Sloan will lose her law license for a stupid decision. Yeah, but that's the thing, Ron. If she lost her law license, what would she do? What would she do if she lost her law license? I guess she could sit there and work at Roman's pub. I think if but here's the thing though, Spike quick. I think if she does come back, she'll come back as like a twin or something like that. Ron says Nate hasn't learned anything, only a Newman. Yep. So if he marries the Vicky or Victoria, then he's good. Ron says I think the favor he wants from Billy if he gives the information on Tucker and Audrey that is damning is he wants to run new media. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. Enough. You know what, Curry? Enough said. My dude will literally go the extra mile. I commend you, my friend. Dolly says Sloan will get a job passing out donuts at Sweet Biscuit. Ooh, I would watch an entire season of that. Literally. I would sit there and watch like an HBO Max series of that. That will be entertaining. Oh yeah, yeah. Nikisha, no, he went the mile. Dolly says I don't think Thomas should be like Taylor and be someone's second choice. Thomas was. Yeah, I mean, I want better for him. I do. Quick said, "Look, Sam and Britt got money." Yeah, that's true. Johnson says, "I think EJ would be upset with Sloan at first, but they would end having so many encounters they could." Yeah, that's what I don't think that he's going to go full in once he found out about the baby. Before the baby, maybe, but Krista says, "I'm tired of the abuse storyline." You mean the one with Sasha? Just as Spencer said today, how abandoned he felt in his childhood. Maybe I'm wrong, but Nicholas was pretty much there for him. Johnson says, and then AJ could probably get Sloan a job at Demir Enterprises. Dory says only Baker's walking around is stilettos and miniskirts. Stilettos and miniskirts is Sloan and Chanel. Harry says, how do you unthinkable I would do Betty on screen if it got me. You know, I think that you took one for the team, so I do have another one, but I'm not going to sit there and say because I feel like I just, you know what, I'm not going to sit there and say it. I think you already passed the test with Nicholas, so I'm not going to go there. Or Nick. Or it says only Baker walking. Okay, whatever. Jackie P says Brendan looks like Betty. I mean, Betty P. I mean, Jackie P says Betty looks like Brenda. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Harry says, who's the other person? Please tell me. Cyrus. How about Cyrus? Yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Cyrus Renault. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the ultimate test. Because I'm not gonna lie, I actually had to think about that one. When you asked me that question about Summer, now Krista says Curtis. I might have missed a comment. Yes, Carius. What about Cyrus Renault? I said, what if there's a storyline that Trip cheats on Wendy with Talia? Now that will be worked out. Talia. Damn, I do it actually. To be fair, Talia does look better than Wendy. Darby says, "Stop protecting Carius. You want Betty to be a side piece while you are married to your queen Ava." Jackie B says, "What about Tracy Quartermain?" Oh, that's a good one. But I feel like Cyrus is actually worse. But Harry says, "Oh God, that's one. It's a tough one. As long as I can keep my eyes closed." No, 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 no. Your eyes got to be open the whole time. We're not sitting there pretending it's somebody else. It's not part of the deal. Nah, broski, your eyes got to be open the whole time. That's the deal. No bag over his head, nothing. Johnson says, "I wouldn't be surprised if Cyrus men found Jason and is holding him captive." That'd be a cool way for them to actually bring him back, though. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Talia says Talia is so dizzy, though. She'd be cute, but she's alive. Yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure if Talia does something, she'll get out of it by saying she was emotionally manipulated or emotionally abused or whatever excuse she wants to use. Nonsense. I really wouldn't mind Trip being with Talia so Johnny can man up and touch now how he feels about her. Nonsense. What if there's a storyline of Ice Princess Victoria cheating on Nate with Billy and he catches them? Well, I think I will only find that interesting for the fact that I wasn't around for the Billy stuff. That's right. No. No bag over his head, no eyes closed, nothing. Tracy says, I don't think Sonny's plan with the fake documents will work. What makes you say so? Is it because it's too easy? I mean, it seems like it's working so far, but you never know. Dolly says Talia gets out of stuff by being cute. The judge found her innocent of being cute in a crop top. Harry says, I need him to use a whole tube of toothpaste right in front of me. Then I do the same. I need guaranteed contract. Dear God, this is so terrible, this is so horrible, yet I'll do it for Tyler. Wow. Damn. Your resolve is legendary. God damn, Kyrie's. God damn indeed. Jackie P says, I like Tyler, but I could not. Cyrus. Krista says, why not do a rewrite of a rewrite and let Lee Alcazar be the big boss? You mean for Pikeman? Are you talking about Pikeman? Or are you talking about or Mason's boss? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely give it up to Kyrie's. That dude got one hell of a resolve. Always says Tyler probably got the same judge that let serial killer Ben off. Mason's boss. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Chris. Okay. So yeah, you're another person that doesn't like a rewrite. I mean, you're another. Well, technically, it was kind of a rewrite, but you're another person that is disappointed that Cyrus is the boss. Interesting. Interesting. But I get it. It's sad. With these soaps, I know a lot of times you can't please everyone. It's the same thing with the Heather. Heather being a hook killer. I was cool with it. I don't know a lot of people weren't. Reveal will be a real surprise. But no, so now, but let me ask you a question, Jonathan. Do you think it's going to be a disappointment? She says yes because it's too easy. Yeah, but I think what it is, Tracy. I guess for me, I guess it just depends on how fast they want to move the story. You know, Jacoby says it would be better if Cyrus wasn't in prison. Johnson says, I hope not. Oh yeah, no, Duane, it would definitely rewrite. Just that Pikeman is either Alex or Peter. You know, I can see either one of those. I can see either one of those. And I like Peter. So Jess, you actually like Peter though, or do you not like Peter, Jess? Mel says, Albert, did you see the way Nate was being condescending with Ice Princess when she was leaving a message for Billy? Because I felt like the joke was a little unnecessary, and my dude was already still on thin ice with her. Though he says, I believe the hook killer was supposed to be Rory, but he kept pointing the hook in the wrong direction. Just said, but since I'm used to disappointment, it's just Valentine. Krista says, what is when able-bodied people think they're better than disabled people? That's Curtis probably. I don't, Krista, I think the problem I'm having is the first part. I don't understand what that says. It says something is when able-bodied people think they're better than disabled people. That's Curtis' problem. But in what way did you think that Curtis thinks that he's better than people that has disabilities? If I'm reading that right. Spike Quick says, I prefer Peter. I don't know why people. Oh, there's a lot of reasons why people dislike him, but those cameras were from Amazon. Francis Albert, a guy named J Money, was saying that those were not FBI agents. Bill got them. All right, you're gonna sit there and ride that theory for the rest of the year, aren't you, my guy? You are going to ride that theory that somebody was a fake FBI agent. Oh, ableisms. Okay. Thank you, Dolly. Ah, okay. Thank you, Dolly. I didn't, yeah. I think the words just so smushed up together. Okay. No, so you think that, but how do you think that that's Curtis' problem? You think that Curtis, um, think he's better than other people? Johnson says Dave may not have been Mason Austin's boss, but he could be the Pikeman boss. Dave Hayward. Oh, Dave Hayward. Okay. Yeah, that's the dude from All My Children, right? Curry says I have one more demand. If I had to sacrifice myself like that, I'll be the one that gets to bump off Betty on screen. Oh yeah, yeah, no, that's totally fine. Listen, Kyrie, for a sacrifice like that, yeah, yeah, he definitely can. So it says majority in English. Oh, majoring in English is good first. No, I appreciate that. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you. Johnson says that's right. Okay. Jonathan, I always actually liked him as an actor because I heard at one point he was actually poor. Like he was, like the actor was living on the street for a while before he got his break and stuff. So I always liked that guy as an actor, Jonathan. Moses Albert, I did not like the flashback that Marlena had with Victor. Listen, any flashbacks I get to sit there and watch, I enjoy because I wasn't watching it during that time. No, but thank you, Dolly. Harry says Peter was a cartoonish evil bastard. You know who else actually likes Peter? DC. Honestly, so Albert, fans gonna say how long this is gonna be. Yeah, this is way back. He told this story on Soap Talk, and he was basically he pretty much was like, at one point he was homeless, like he was. I don't know if he was living on the streets and stuff like that, but it was bad. It was bad. Like yeah, Jonathan. He's literally the definition of like him coming from nothing at one point. So I've always respected the actor because of that. Like I couldn't even imagine that he actually had to go through that. She says, "You, I wonder what he's doing right now." Carrie says, "Where's that milk dud, DC? I missed him. He's the best looking milk dud in the world." Shakira says, "Albert Phillips shows up tomorrow." Nice. Okay, I'm looking forward towards that. Carrie says, "I like Peter. He's still cartoonishly evil." Carrie says, "I wish they had showed some Sammy Victor flashbacks and some Vivian Victor flashbacks." Yeah, that's what I said. Listen, any flashbacks that I get to watch. I like. I'm with it. Crystal said Curtis thinks because he can't walk that he can't do anything anymore. Mm, I think it's just it's yeah, I can see that, but it's more of an emotional setback though too. Like mentally, that's it. Here's the thing, Krista. I feel like it would hit anyone like that. Like if anyone actually got in that position, it will literally sit there and hit anyone that way. It's what I'm saying. Like it's different. You've been walking your whole life, and you find out you can't walk. I feel like it's a normal reaction though. You know, that's just my take when it comes to him. Harry says I was dying laughing when my best friend called him a milk dud. That name stick. Milk dud. Okay, that's new. Harry says I even be down for some Carly. Oh, I would. I would just because Carly. Jackie B said her self image is shattered. Exactly. That's what I was just saying, Jackie B. Like I feel like anyone in that position would feel that way. Ron says Albert and Sheila's gonna tell Finn it's not what it looks like. I do. Yeah, no, it would hit anyone like that. Oh my goodness, I didn't even sit there and check this to look at the look at this point. I had to like, oh you idiot! I want to see where were the likes. I swear, I use like Uber one time, and it will sit there and constantly send me. Have a good night, Dolly. Thank you for joining, and thank you for coming through. Okay, so we got 20 likes, 35 people in the chat. Okay. Jackie P, are you saying goodnight to Dolly, or are you saying goodnight in general? Ron says, however, why can't both Deacon and Sheila just admit that there's a relationship and stop hiding it? Because Deacon would disappoint Hope, you know, especially knowing that, like when Hope finds out about what Deacon has been doing as far as like keeping, um, Sheila, like, inside his place, hiding a fugitive, yeah, she's gonna be pissed off. So that's why he's doing that. That's exactly why he's doing it. But you know that, Ron. You know that. But I know, Ron, you just, you want to make sure that Sheila has her three babies. Even though at one point it was one baby, then it was two babies, now it's three babies. Um, but you seem like you're very content on stopping at three. What about four? Why not four? Why can't we just add one more in there? I mean, like you always need to saying, it's a I don't know why I'm sitting there feeding this man's delusion. That reminds me, I haven't actually talked to DC since. Oh, I gotta talk to him tomorrow. Bella, Chloe. I'm surprised that Chloe's leaving. I mean, damn. I guess I'm not gonna lie about whenever you actually have a large amount of people that's leaving, I feel like it's a bad sign. I really do feel like in a lot of ways it's a bad sign. Francis Roberts, or she's Hope has no room to talk because she's sleeping with Thomas, and Brooke needs to mind her damn business also. Yeah, but Ryan, when is that? Okay, when has that ever stopped Hope? Like, yeah, Hope can be a hypocrite, and Krista says, but then you get up and get on with and stop with the pity party. Why can't Curtis run his club? Because mentally, it's just not that easy. That's what it comes down to. Mentally, when the truth of the matter is, Krista, if it was that easy, anyone can do it. I think Krista, what he needs is therapy because he's not just going to sit there and decide, oh, well, you know what? I can't use my legs anymore. Time to just get up and go. You know, that's something that you need. You need therapy for to actually work through that. You know, and unfortunately, we just don't always operate like that. As easy as it would be, and I get it, Krista. I'm not just saying like it's something that should be done, but we're all different. mentally is what it comes down to. Darby says Hope's self-image can take another hit right now, and finding out her father is sleeping with Sheila Carter, that might find that's very true. Harry says Brooke do need to mind her damn business. She's so miserable old hag. She got those curves. Still got those curves, but she does need to stop being such a Karen. I'll say that much. Johnson says the people leaving days may have something to do with it. Yeah, at the time. And you're right. You're right, Jonathan. You're right. You're 100% right. I said that about, yeah, you're right. I said that about Bella a while back. The actress that playing Bella, Martha, I think. And now that I sit there and think about it, it may be a lot of people. It may be Martha, it may be Camilla Bell. I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan. Every day I wake up and I sit there and think about Days of Our Lives, and I think about the fact that that guy has the same name as me, which I really hate. Um, I'm still just surprised that men like that still exist. Most of the time, I remember that the only people that know about Dick and the Sheila being together is Bill and Rich, but they are being quiet for now. that's that's true. That's true. Ron says, Albert, how about Finn? How will he take his mother and Deacon in a relationship? Um, I don't think he's gonna care that much, to be honest. Darby said, "Just get your boy. He's talking crazy about Brooke Logan." I am not talking crazy about Brooke Logan. I just gave her a compliment. Just gave her a compliment. That's all. That is old school. That is an old school song. But yeah, Ron, I don't think that he's gonna care. He's talking. He's talking to me. See how far you're up. What? I don't get it. Kara says he's talking to me. See how far for seeing how far you're up. Oh no, 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 no. That's just giving Brooke a compliment. Come on now. But see, that's the thing, Kyrie, is you know me. You know I do go in on Brooke. I do. I don't go as hard as you do on Brooke, but I do go in on Brooke though. I do. I think that's the thing though sometimes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, guys. Krista says I was born to say, but I guess it's different. But I think you can be weak. But no, and that's the thing, Krista. You're coming from a different perspective. You know, it's that's I think Krista. I don't think that you're necessarily wrong. You're just seeing it from a different perspective. It's one thing if you grew up like that and you were dealing with that your whole life. You're mentally your perspective is going to shift. It's just Krista. It's just different with a lot of people. That's all. And it's not even Curtis's fault, you know. How he chooses to move forward, that's on him. That's why I always sit there and recommend therapy. Well, it says Albert, you're right about that. Even Phoenix said the same thing regarding Albert. Lord, that's why these actors are leaving. Yeah, that's her voice. I think Jerry Jacks is Pikeman. Hmm. Whoever says you're not drinking, I don't think if we can deal with this sober Albert. But here's the thing though, Darby. I don't think I've ever actually really got drunk on a live stream. I've been tipsy before, but never drunk though. That's the thing. I've never been drunk. And oddly, even when I am drunk, I still don't lose that much of who I am. Lori, did I actually say hi to you when you first came in? Because if I didn't, I do apologize. I don't remember if I actually said hi to you. That is right. Your voice is a new person, I hope. That I'm not gonna lie, that first name does sound kind of familiar. Okay, good. I want to make sure. I want to make sure. Harry says, but back onto yesterday's topic, you weren't right. That woman got way too crazy. No, I agree. I agree. I agree. Like I said, Carrie, no, and I don't know if I said this yesterday, but no, you were right about that. Like I said, I was just, I don't know, I was in my feelings. So you're right about that. I don't do it too often, but you know, and it's funny too because I thought about that. I was like, when you showed me the other stuff, I was like, yeah, you know what, yeah, you're right about that. No, and that's the thing, Curry said. Like, I know that's the thing. I know when I'm in the wrong. Hell, to be honest, I probably shouldn't have gotten on there. Wasn't wrong about everything. I'll say that much. I was direct and probably a little harsh, but wouldn't say I was necessarily wrong on everything. Say that much. Orby said I thought she would have left already. See, and that's the problem. That is the problem because you're watching the episode today, and it's like, are you kidding me? Because Finn was like, all right, you know what? Listen, how about I stay here? And I'm like, okay, well, I don't think that's a bad idea. Let Finn stay there. But she just kept having these stupid looks on her face, and I know it's because the actress is going to be going into labor soon and stuff like that. But see, this is where you get to a point where it's like maybe even a temporary recast wouldn't have been as bad because her moving into Eric's place and Eric being like, "Oh, but I can protect her." I'm like, bro, you look like Santa Claus. You're not protecting anyone. What are you talking about? Your son is practically ready to sit there and put you out the pasture, and you need to talk about, "Oh, I could sit there and protect Steffi." Yeah, okay, sure, that makes sense. Him coming over there begging over and over and over again, talking about, "Oh, I called and I text," and she's like, "Yeah, I just didn't know what to say." I'm like, "No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that." I was like, "Yo, you got." I'm like, Finn got way more patience than I do. I can learn a little bit of patience from him because I wouldn't be playing that. And I think that's another thing that annoyed me because I'm like, if the roles were reversed, Steffi, where's my Steffi would have been pissed. Okay, okay. Her says that was the type I meant to say about. I think she took it to the next level, talking about she teaches her son to like sisters, and that she's not a real man. A part of me wanted to go off on her. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, yeah, no, you shouldn't went off on her. Like I said, it was when she started saying stuff like that. That's what I was saying. When she started saying things like that, that's when I was like, all right, well, you going a little bit too far, or coming at you like that. But it was on any topic in those damn. Nah, it was one of those things where it's like I was like, all right, sis, you taking it too far. But I mean, I took it too far with some other people too, so it's pretty much even. Well, says Albert Steffi is an airhead, even though she is not a blind, but was not hearing Finn out. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying. The story gets a bit wonky. Albert says Sheila may be evil to adults, but Sheila doesn't hurt children. That's her rule. She doesn't break. A villain with morals. Okay. Yeah. I mean, all reality, I wouldn't even actually have gotten that comment if I didn't sit there and open up my mouth. She was still wrong for that comment. Though. I was the thing to say that she was still dead wrong for that comment. So I stand by some of the things I said. Yeah, no, and Finn is literally there, sitting there begging this woman to come back. Like, why are you begging her to come back? Like this woman is supposed to be your wife. Why are you begging her to come back? I'm not just saying that's his slave, but I'm like, bro, you doing a little bit too much. Oh, that's your connection. I'm like, oh, okay. Um, and the whole thing is like, I would be like, all right, so what's exactly a time frame when you're actually coming back? This chick made it seem like she's living there indefinitely. Oh yeah, trust me, on more than one occasion, he's definitely made that crystal clear. Ron says, didn't Sheila walk into Forest Mansion at Fan's and Steffi's wedding day? So how is she safe? She's not safe. I mean, well, actually, no. But did they actually have they have bodyguards though? Because it says you went far with Stacy, but not that other trick. I'll let her live on this ground because the topic was on Logan women. If she tried to go to you again, I handle it 10 toes down. Now I appreciate that, Tyrese. I do. And no, there's no need to you don't have to sit there and go out there. Um, but I appreciate that though. Thank you. No, just I don't know. I wanted to start some mess because I was in my feelings. So I did what I did. Some of the stuff went too far. Some of the other stuff I actually made a valid point, and I stand by that 10 toes down. So I was at this say, Kyrie, it was 50-50. Yeah, it was 50-50. Darby says they never locked the door. They never locked they they never locked the front door of that mansion. And what guards? Well, I was gonna sit there and say the first time, yeah, probably during that whole wedding thing. That's very true though. They don't lock the doors. And it wasn't there wasn't even a guard at Steffi's place when Steffi was staying there. Paris says she's no match for me. I can promise you that. I'm ruthless and reckless. She'd be mad as no, I believe that, Carius. I believe that. I do. I think after a while, that's why I started replying back to her because I was like, you know what, I'm good. I was like, all right, sis, you know what, I'm just gonna let you tire yourself out. It was weird too because it was like, man, I guess I found the right one today. That woman was going off. I was like, all right, boom, you're doing too much. But that's that's Instagram for you. I'll say that much. Francis Albert Brooke gonna tell Deacon I won't allow it, meaning Deacon and Sheila in a relationship. You know, that's very true, Ron. She's usually very fast as far as giving ultimatums. Well, telling people what to do. I won't allow it. That's how she was with. That's how she was with Hope. She was like, I won't allow it. You do realize that Hope is a grown ass woman. She has kids and she pays taxes. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You won't allow it. I feel like Brooke is one of those type of people that gets way too invested in their children's lives. Way too invested in their children's lives. Oh, you know, no, Darby. To be no. I was actually the one that was beefing with some Karens. I woke up, I was in my feelings, and I decided to go. Well, I decided to sit there and going on some people, or going on a group of people that is very questionable if I should have went in or not. The sad part, I don't regret it. Also, what I said wasn't really that bad. Trust me, there's YouTubers that have said way worse than me. I mean, way worse. That was my damn comment set. There we go. I'm like, what the hell? Just said Jordan. Jordan looks so pretty today. Oh, yeah, no, my girl was on. She was on point. She was on point. I know that that trainer was, he was not there talking about her. Jesus Christ, why is this taking so long? No, it says Albert Brooke a very good is very good on having her children listen to her, and they do and they do what and they do when she pushes hard. Yeah, that's one word for it. Oh, Darby says we're talking about Kyrie's now. Your birthday was the other day. Your old news. That's very true. You're right about that, Darby. Ron says our Twitter is where things get disturbed, and fans want to get into their actors' personal lives. Yeah, Ron, that's true. I feel like Twitter is kind of a dumpster. Is actually kind of a dumpster fire when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, but Instagram can actually be pretty bad though too. Actually, tell you the truth, no, Twitter's worse because because Instagram will sit there and recognize certain things and will literally block people from saying it. Twitter, they just go ham. So you're actually right about that. Harry says, "Now ain't nobody jealous of those Logans though. I don't need or want anything Donna, Brooke, or Katie got. Not even Katie, baby. Well, to be fair, I don't really have a dog in the fight when it comes towards dating. Have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I have no fight with Katie. Brooke, you already know where I stand. And Donna's just sweet Donna. Well, it's just because why would these fans told Cindy that they would slap her? Because they're deranged and they don't have life outside of the soap operas. And they probably don't have a man either, which is why they have so much pent up frustration. So there's that as well. Let's see. No life, no man. Hmm. There's more I can go into, but we'll go with those two. Curry says definitely no, definitely not last place, Katie. Last last place, Katie. Damn. Last place, Katie. And I gotta sit there and say B&B is definitely something else. Now says Aberdana and Katie come in as fillers, and I don't come on many episodes. Just Beth, just Beth Mermaid birthday party. Yeah, usually, yeah, I was just gonna say that. No, usually 9 times out of 10, when you have like the Logan sisters just kind of hanging out and talking, it is somewhat. It feels like filler to some extent. It does. I don't know, but Ron, no, you definitely do have a point. Like people go ham on Twitter because Twitter has no bounds, and that's a good thing and a bad thing for just different reasons. But yeah, people tend to get reckless on Twitter because they know on Instagram when you start saying certain things, they will literally block your account and will ban your account. But Twitter is something different. That's why sometimes I do go on um, Cynthia Wacho's channel, and most people are generally very chill on her channel. Well, says RJ has been on lots of episodes lately, which is giving him something to do. You know, Mel, he's been a disappointment since the first episode, and he has done nothing but disappoint. Like, I get that some people aren't, some people can't always be front burner, yada, yada, yada. I get that. But you bring in a character like RJ, somebody who is a Logan and a Forrester, and you have not given him a front burner story? Like, come on. How does that even work in Brad Bell's head? But yes, Brad Bell, what the hell am I saying? Harry says I'm glad Gladys didn't get any of Sasha's money right now. I think it would be perfect ending if Miss Wu the one that kills Gladys. It would send a message that Miss Wu means business. Actually what? It actually would. Because then we can start to take Miss Wu seriously. But when half of the town is there talking to Selena like garbage, or like she's not a mob boss, it's insane. You got Hat Daddy that is confusing her with some commoner. You're not gonna be running any poker games in my club. You know what? You're not even going to be allowed to come to my club. Really? Yes, Jess. Yes. And I second that. I really do. Too many people in that town talk to her like crazy. And that level of the only time that she actually seems like she handles business is with Cody. And even that, even those scenarios is very questionable. Nobody says, what do they call Mason? Mr. Irrelevant, who is Mr. Irrelevant of these three Logan sisters. Me, my pick is a tie between Katie and Donna. Just said would be great if Hat Daddy and Gladys both go missing actually. Oh, you don't like Hat Daddy, Jess? Gladys I can understand, but Hat Daddy though? Hmm. To be fair, his he had a lot of promise when he first started. People thought all sorts of things. He was in witness protection. He was a WSB agent. You know, he literally beat the living hell out of one of the Novak guys. But then it just turned out that he had schizophrenic. He was schizophrenia. Just hell no. Are you new here? Oh, W says, "Damn, Jess, you really hate the elderly." No, said Albert Eric is going to have a major storyline coming up, so RJ could be part of it. I like Eric. I don't know. I like Eric. Maybe because he reminds me of like Santa Claus or something, but I like Eric though. And I didn't like the way that Rich was treating him. And just said, hell no, are you new here? Am I new here? What up, what up, what up? It's Big Samuel. That's funny. I say this all the time, but I don't know, I was thinking about you earlier. I was thinking about you a couple of days ago. How have you been, my friend? How's life? And Justice has some emojis. And I don't know if I said something funny or cringy. Yes, what's good, Samuel? Harry says if a new soap opera came on, would you review the first few episodes? Yes. If a new soap opera came on, what you mean like a daytime show? Yeah. Yeah, Samuel says I've been dealing with heat exhaustion. I'm better now, but it's been hard dealing with this heat in Texas. Yes, Janet was actually saying the same thing. Because she was like, yo, it's like it's hot. Like you can boil an egg on the side of the road kind of hot. Oh yeah, well then yeah, Kyrie. So I would totally record it. I mean, I would totally do a review on it. Yes, my friend, I totally would. Yes, I would. Oh yeah, exactly. And you know me, Jonathan. You know I like supernatural stuff. That's Albert. We have not seen Bill in a long time since he was trying to get with Katie. Yeah, my dude. I forgot his actual name, but you know that dude's on vacation right now. Simon says it's hotter than usual. Hot like hell. Has nothing on Texas. Simon, how long you actually have to? How long you're? How well? Oh, you live there, right? Do you live there, or are you is it a business trip? If you don't mind me asking. What is his name though? No, like, do you live there, or is it a business trip though? Oh, you live in Texas. Oh, you such a piece of sh. Justice said, I just want all the networks to bring the souls back because nobody is watching those filler shows. Yep, those stupid reality, like I mean, those stupid talk shows. Oh, no, this has been hot in Texas, 104 degrees. Yes, Mel, you, Samuel, and I think Janet also lives in Texas. Just that today felt like fall. Hmm. I think I was only outside for like maybe a few minutes because I actually had to go to the store. So, first, as I said in my review, I'll see it again. I wanted a soap opera with more black characters, no Hispanic characters too, more diversity that's not primarily white. I said it and I own it. I said it and I own it. Yeah, it's weird, Jess. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I wasn't outside long enough to actually notice. Sarah says, I never wished for winter so bad. Damn. Debbie says, yuck, it's so sad. Bill is a freaking billionaire and he wants to keep slumming with Katie Logan. Hey, Katie's cute. Katie's cute. I like Katie. Katie's cute. People really dislike the Logans, though. I don't know. Johnson says, I hope you all will like corporate corporate vampire corporate vampires. Oh, you mean for the show? Okay. Samuel says Katie has money too. But I didn't do anything, Darby. What did I do? What did I do? Harry says, I bet you a daytime black soap opera and black writers, those ratings will be up big time. Samuel says, if anything, Katie is the one who will be slumming if she goes back to Bill. That's that's what I was just saying. I was like, that's what I was like. I was like, what did I do, Darby? Now says Texas is the third hottest state, but Florida is the first hottest, and then Louisiana, and then Georgia. I really want to go to Florida. I don't know. I gotta visit Florida one day. I do. For my list. It's my list of things to do. Oh no, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Darby. I just wonder what I actually did. Johnson says Edgar Drake, the vampire founder and CEO of Drake Industries. Now, Jonathan, I remember you said you was actually. Are you still writing this though? Are you still actually writing this story? How am I talking crazy? What did I actually say that made me seem like I was talking crazy? I wasn't talking crazy, Darby. I was talking normal. And I guess my normal may just come across as crazy, but it's totally normal though. Harry says, "Oh, she knows she is the queen. If she was checking for Albert, she wouldn't keep it a secret. I like women like Jess and have any man she wants." You damn right. Josh says, "Yes, still working on it." Well, Jonathan, when you do get far in the process, I would actually like to read it though, if you want, if you're cool with that. Darby says, "Logan lover, LOL." No, I just, I just, I mean, it's Donna. It's Donna, Darby. No, Bill Spencer. Oh, Don Diamond. Yeah, that's who he is. Don Diamond. Singer says, "Listen, in 2 weeks behind. Oh, listen, I'm 2 weeks behind on GH. GH is the worst soap opera. It's the worst soap right now. I can't keep up with or the characters nor the stories that feel so disjointed. GH doesn't feel like a soap opera anymore." Singer says, "I know, but I don't want Katie to go back to Belle." Yeah, she will be second place though. Darby says, "It's Donna." Harry says, "When Albert was researching Donna, let him." Listen, I just, Harris, I can't help it. I can't help it. I gotta appreciate her curves. Come on now. I gotta appreciate her curves. Kyrie's. She's a very sweet woman. I mean, who cares if she's not exactly the smartest person? She's what did Kevin Samuels used to sit there and say? She's cooperative and very submissive. That's cool. Just say I wish that was true though. I might have missed that part. No, oh no, it's no, it's 100% true. Hey, hey, Dari. Research does actually mean more than one thing. Means more than one day, Darby. Bill and Katie together at the end game. Now Mel says, "Albert, I love Donna, and she is different than the other Logans." Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Mel. I don't know. Like, I haven't been watching this show as long as other people have, so I don't really know. You know, I just know a lot of people don't need. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the Logans, the damn Logans. I'm like, all right, Sammy says, "I need Amelia to do something with her hair. Where's the damn hair and makeup department on Y&R? This girl looks terrible on set." Damn, she look alright. I thought she looked okay. And it's actually really funny. And I mean, thank you for saying that, Samuel, in a lot of ways. Um, I remember when Nicole on Days of Our Lives was wearing some sort of she had some really bad makeup and like really bad lipstick, and I was like it was distracting me from the show. Like it looks so bad. Carrie says the Logans got their lovers too. Okay, it comes with the territory. It's the one and only cat lady. How's everything going in your world, cat lady? How are you doing? Hope all is well. What you got going on? Mel says, I remember this forever that I'm a romantic at heart. Oh, I can tell now. I can tell. You like Xander and Sarah together, and I respect you for liking them. I think that's cool. That's sweet. That's sweet. But oh, cat lady, you're just in time. Cat lady says, I'm great. How are you doing, Albert? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I got a cat outside that is meowing, and it always meows at night around the same damn time. And it's loud. It is loud. I totally forgot to get some damn cat food. Ugh. Mel says, I love Eric and Nicole again. Oh, Mel, you are a sweetheart. Ray says, I hate the Logans with a passion. I'm not the only one. A lot of people love the Logan women as well. A lot of people hate Steffi too, and lots of people hate on Taylor too, and lots hate on Liam. Yes, Carrie's Danny Bear 87. She does not she does not like Liam at all. She does not like Liam. As we were sitting there talking, I think last Sunday, Carrie says that's what keeps the soap opera alive with strong opinions. That's true. I know that's exactly what I said, Carrie. So I was like, you and her have that in common. Kelly says Albert is the cat outside inside. Inside someone's place. Oh no, it's outside. It's outside. I think it's almost literally outside my damn window. But it only does it at night. So it's like I have to turn up my lofa music really loud. Ever since I don't really care much about the Logans. I just feel like yanking Albert's chain extra today since Kyrie seems distracted right now with him sipping with Jess in the corner of that chat. Samuel says Liam equals trash. No love for Liam. No love for Liam. Oh. Mel says Albert, I love Liam. Well, okay, we got one person. Maybe Cat Lady, maybe. You know, Cat Lady. Now that you said that, when I go and take out the trash, I may go by CVS to get some cat food if they got cat food. If they got cat food, then I'll pick up some cat food. I really don't feel like hearing that all night. Okay, that's probably my second reason, but I really don't feel like hearing that all night though. That cat is so damn loud. It doesn't wake me up, but it's still loud. Dory says Liam's last name might as well be Logan. Taylor says yes and no love for Liam. LOL. Yeah, only one other person. Only one other person. Um, Harry says me and Danny Bear are both angry at Betty for slapping. Yeah, yes, I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. We were sitting there doing a review, And she was like, "Yeah, I didn't like Ava. I didn't like Betty slapping Ava." I was like, Kyrie's is gonna like you. I was like, Kyrie's is gonna like you. Mel says, "All right, I guess I'm the only one here that loves Liam. Love Liam. I don't. You know, my whole thing is I don't have a problem with Liam the way that everyone else does, and I think it's mostly because I haven't been watching the show as long. I haven't been watching the show as long as other people, so I don't really have that um disdain for the character like other people do. Yeah, I don't have that disdain for the character like other people do. Just fell in love with on how sexy he is. Did you like his personality also, or you just went based off of looks? Carrie says it was funny. She literally said almost word for word the same as me, saying lucky Ava didn't kill her. Sonny saved her life. Ava needs to at least beat her at yes. That exactly when that's what exactly when she said that I was like yeah I know I was like yeah I know Kyrie's is actually gonna like her. I do. And I don't know. I was thinking about that a couple of days ago. I was like, and now, more or less knows who you are. So, Kyrie, how does it feel knowing that you are on her radar? That you are on more or less radar? How does that feel? Because not at any point in time she could be sitting there watching your reviews. I'm very curious on your take on that. Barry says it was funny prior to that. I was indifferent to Danny Bear, nothing against her, just didn't connect with her, but that changed once I saw that. Yeah, no, she's cool people. Mel says, Albert, I love Liam for being a loving, caring, sweet, sexy, good personality, funny, and good. Okay, I want to make sure it's more than just the looks. Just want to make sure it's more than just the looks. Not that that really. Okay, it does matter, but still. But yeah, no, I don't have. I don't want to sit there and say jaded, but I don't have that opinion against him. Just like I don't have that opinion against Nick Newman. Harry says, I love her so much. She I'm honored she enjoys my videos. Hopefully it opens the door for me and more or less to do a video one day. Yeah, like I said, I feel like that's such a cool feeling, you know? Like it's weird to describe, but it's like I don't know. It's hard to describe. Dory says I thank Mara West should get an Emmy for taking that slap like a champ. Just says we need to get Nathaniel to make that happen, Carries. Spiker says, would you have a baby with Sam? Um, no. No, I would not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to sit there and say I know I would not, but I would be hesitant. Like we would actually have to go out for a while before I even consider that. I want to sit there and say I wouldn't, but I mean, hmm, be a tough one. Be a tough one because you got like you look at Maxie's situation, and Maxie got children by different fathers, right? Nathan, Peter, and I forgot the other person. Was it Spinelli? Are you like Are you like Nick and Sharon? Yeah, that's also before my time. Harry says if Marine Gray gets more to join the stream, you would send me the invite. Oh yeah, of course. Carius, Carius, I would do that without hesitation. Just says LOL, not him changing his mind. Who's him changing his mind, Jess? Is it me or somebody else? Quick says I've been thinking about my woman Ivy Morgan and Britt Westbourne. And Darby says Maxie was married to Nathan, right? Yeah, I think she was. I think she was. Yeah, let's see. What children does she have? Oh, Drew. Okay. With Sam, it's Jason, Drew, and I think that's about it. I think that's about it. I think it's just Drew and Jason. Yeah. That's still a lot though. You know? That's still a lot. And plus you're coming into a situation when they already have two other kids. It's kind of a delicate situation, Spider Quake. Haley says it's Elizabeth with all those baby daddies. Exactly. It's the situation. I'll say that much. Debbie says she was a baby mama to two guys besides Nathaniel. Yeah, Nathan and Peter. Wait, who's the other two? I think I feel like I'm missing something. Debbie, who are the three who are the dads to her three kids? My quick says it's me with all of them baby mamas. Carrie says I feel strongly more was thought of me either when she was reading the script or afterwards when she Oh, Spinelli. Like I said, Carrie, I just think that that's really cool that, someone that you actually really like and stuff is watching your videos. Darby says Peter, Spinelli, and Nathan. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a messy situation. That's a messy situation. And thank you, Cat Lady. Johnson says it's hard to believe the summer is almost over. Yeah. Who cares? That's not the point. We're just talking about the different baby daddies. Jonathan, I was actually watching that show. Um, what the hell's the name of that damn show again? I was watching, but I forgot the name of that damn show. Harry says, I don't just love I don't just like I love with all my heart. When it comes to us more or less. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's just so odd though. You know, you do these videos and stuff like that, and it's like you never know who's gonna be watching them. You know? Oh, that was my damn pen ad. The show with the kid that got into a coma when he hit his head, and then he wound up in that land where it's like children were like I don't know ruling the world or something. I was watching bits and pieces of that. I just can't remember the damn name of the show now. I really don't feel like getting up to find this damn pen. But you know what I'm talking about. You said it last. Was it called Oasis or something? Like Rick says, do you love Ava more than anything? That's why I got to your question. Do you love Ava more than anything? Tracy says, what is up with Spinelli? We barely see him. I'm kind of cool with that. If they give him a good story, then I'm totally fine with that. Although the Odyssey, thank you. That was my damn pen. You know what? I'm not taking my pen for you pieces. Tracy says, I was wondering if Betty disliked me after as much as I hated her. No, because I think here's the thing. She'll look at it and be like, I'm doing my job. And I think that's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Harvey says Spinelli lives in another city with Georgie. Yeah, but okay, but Georgie is actually there though. So where's Spinelli at? Georgie is in wow, 1992. Jesus Christ, well, that just made me feel old. But I guess Spinelli is with Ellie, which is so stupid. You know, Spike, like who is Liv Morgan? Who's Liv Morgan? Let me look up this Liv Morgan. Eh, she's all right. Eh, she's okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I just looked at her. Wait, I'm sorry. What? Mm, I don't think that's her. I don't think that's her, Jonathan. I Zombie. But I was no, that's Rose McKay. Okay, yeah, I was gonna sit there and say I was like, no, that's different. Yes, no, I'm being serious. Oh, you. Oh, that's Betty. Okay. Tori says the girl from My Zombie now plays on the show Ghost. Yeah, I saw her. Yeah, that's why I looked. That's why I looked at it. I was like, okay. But Craig says she's more than okay. Eh, I guess. No. I mean, she's nice. You know, she's nice, very quick. But this is taking forever. I do miss that show, Jonathan. I do. You know, back when the CW was actually fun to watch. Yo, this chick looks so serious. I'm looking at Ella. Well, you know the Betty character. She looks so serious. Jesus Christ. There's one picture where she looks super serious. And she's pretty. Oh yeah, no. No, we definitely do. I guess that she's alright. She's pretty. You know, that's very true. You all do. Oh, yeah. Well, this is fun. But I think I'm gonna sit there and end the live stream right here. So I do want to thank everyone for joining though. This is actually another fun live stream. Brock says Brock don't care for Willow. Yeah. I mean, Willow can stay or go. It doesn't really matter to me. You know, doesn't really matter to me personally. But yes, I will see. Hopefully, I'll see everyone back here tomorrow. You know the time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows like usual. Yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty, Spikequake. Just said Willow is boring, but yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. Johnson says, join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat with Bostic. Yes, you have a great night. Harry says, yes, this live stream briefly distracted me from my grave. I listen. If we had a good time, you had a good time, then I did my job. I did my job. So I'm very happy about that. But also, thank you for coming through, Kyrie's. I always appreciate having you here in the chat. Have a good night, Cat Lady. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Melly Mel, my her queen. Have a good night, Jonathan. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button on the way out. Have a good night, Goddess Jess, the one and only. Good night, my friend Darby. My quick school might be better than sand, depending on the. Mm, we'll, we'll talk about more about that tomorrow. Just as Sam was fired back in the day. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I was gonna say something. I was like, I'm not. Darby says, turn off the lights, Albert. Or in Queen Mel. Psychic says, I really think Sam is hot. Yeah. Listen, she got some curves, okay? She got those curves in the right places. And I will sit there and say that much. Yes. Have a great night, everyone. Have a good night, Janet, um, Queen Janet, Spiderquig, Jess, Darby, Blackmon, Nikisha. We had another Krista in the chat, so that was pretty awesome. Jackie P. And if I missed you, you know exactly who you are. Every says, don't forget a Charlie horse research. Of course, doesn't mean Sam isn't. Yeah, it's it's so weird, Spike, because I feel like I shouldn't even be having these conversations with you, but yes. Have a good night, Gemini. Thank you for joining. No, you. God damn it. Okay, cool. Well, I was actually glad that you're actually here, Gemini. So thank you for joining. Nope, I don't know who that is. So anyway, y'all have a great night, everyone. Stay safe. I will see y'all in the next live stream. Laters. I gotta sit there and right there. Donna Lover. Come on down, Darby. You know I love a woman. You know I love a woman. A woman with curves. Just how it is. Just how it is. Just the way I like it. All right. Laters.